What's up today, guys? So yes, guys, I know I haven't posted in a while. It's December 1st. It's about 3 o'clock right now. Husky had a sneezy, but anyways, so let me give you guys an update. What's going on with the preview? What's going on with the preview right now? So you guys can see everything is running just fine. As you guys can see, other than the check engine light again. That's for catalytic converter. Stay tuned for that. Gas tank is full. Also stay tuned for a junkyard update because I'll be making a video and a junkyard run to Baton Rouge. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be for my 28th birthday. We'll be turning 28 on December 16th. So that's gonna be my that's what I want to do for my birthday, is go to the junkyard to see what I can find. Hopefully I can find a GMC Acadia and another Prius, another Gen 2 Prius. So I can grab these upper pieces. I already have this lower piece at the house. I need to get this top glove box and this lower glove box so I can match the rest of the interior. But other than that, everything up here works just fine. Everything up here looks good. Still got the really mint clean visors because the other ones were trashed. As you guys can see. Oh, okay. As you guys can see, still got the minty visors. I wonder if a set of 2012 2013 Scion TC visors, I think they'll fit on here. I don't know if they're the exact same, but if they are, then I could put a set of black visors up here. You know, I always look good, obviously, as you guys can see. These actually came from that blue Prius that I went to go, that part out that I went to go take a look at. That I got the axle for $100 and the rest is all free. That's actually true. Hello gorgeous. But other than that, guys, stay tuned because I'm planning on getting my front windshield replaced and 35% on the front windshield and a street animals banner that goes from up here all the way up to the end to end. So there's not going to be any more furry stickers up here anymore. I don't have to worry about keeping my visors down that much because since the whole windshield is going to get replaced, and I'm also going to be replacing the windshield and also putting 35% tint on it, so that all these little stickers are going to go on my taupe. Obviously, I think that'd be pretty nice. Let's see what else. Everything up here still works just fine, as you guys can see. Still got the remote and everything for the LEDs underneath, but stay tuned because I'm also going to be upgrading those. Still got the little blue light that I'm also going to be upgrading to a purple light, or I'm also going to get probably a Bad Dragon UV light and just put it right here. You know, so I can glow the steering wheel. Obviously, my little badge right there looks cute. No, it's not faded. It's just the light is pointing towards a different way. My little sister had a birthday party yesterday at mom's house, and you know, I ended up getting a glow stick, so I decided to hang it on here because you know I like listening to a lot of furry music. So stay tuned, guys. There's a few Corollas there. There's also a 97 BMW 3 Series, and I forgot what else is there, but stay tuned. Hopefully I can find this car, that way I can get the 8-pillar and then whatever other pieces we can get. I did vacuum out the car yesterday, as you guys can see that right there. Looks perfect, looks minty. But I do want a set of Prius V floor mats because that's the one that actually goes from end to end. I am going to be replacing that back seat very soon with a leather back seat, dark charcoal gray, obviously, to match the headliner. Headliner still looks good, as you guys can see that right there. I did vacuum that too. I'm also going to be installing a set of bucket seats, so stay tuned for that. Just to kind of make the car feel good, ride good. Obviously, it can match really well with the black inserts on the door panels, plus the leather-wrapped armrest. Well, vinyl, obviously. This one here is still going pretty nice, as you guys can see. Center console is screwed in, finally. Got my little storage tray. Got that from the junkyard, and I got my little tripod ready, air fresheners, degree air freshener, degree deodorant, because you never know. I do take showers very frequently because I like to stay clean, and plus I'm a clean person, so as you can tell by my car and everything else. And there's my Lucky Charm right there, Tesla Model X, and then there's another Tesla Model Y right there. Well, I think it's a Model Y. I don't know. I gotta look at it. And if there is a Gen 2 Prius, hopefully I can find the upper screen and you know whatever other parts we can find for my car. I am looking for it's not that windy out, so stay tuned for that. I am looking for a GMC Acadia, that way I can take the lower valance off to see if it'll actually fit on here, and if it does, it does. Like I said, all windows, the important window works, as you guys can see. the less important window works. As you guys can see, a little slow, but I need to grease the track anyways. Oh, sticky. That one works just fine. I'm about to pull a Randy from Auto Auction Rebuilds. As you guys can see. Oh, I need to replace that little tent right there. Everything else in here looks great. I am planning on pressure washing the seat belts as well. Headliner and everything still looks fine, as you guys can see that right there. But other than that, I guess I'll even my controls for the AC. As you guys can see, that still works. As you guys can see, all that still works. Everything still works down here. Obviously, steering wheel looks great. Wipers, all that still works finally. I did replace that one wiper blade. I got to replace the passenger side. So let's go ahead and unlock the doors, and I guess I'll show you guys around the car. I guess, as you guys can see, the little light still works. Does not have JBL, just has regular speakers. I just realized this panel is kind of screwed. I didn't even realize that, but I don't know, it's kind of scratched up and everything. But other than that, I mean, there's the interior. Obviously, it always looks clean. It always stays clean. I never keep it dirty. I always keep it nice and clean. Other than this driver's seat, it just looks like ass. There's a cigarette burn right there that was from the previous owner. I tried to get most of these weird stains. I couldn't find out it's just wear. So you guys can see that right there. There's wear somewhere right here. But stay tuned, because I'm also going to be replacing the front seats anyways. But other than that, the carpet and everything looks fine. So you guys can see that right there. Keep it nice and clean. Let's see. Still got the General Motors brake pedal. If I can find a Scion TC and if it has the little sport pedals, I'll take those. Got my little OBD2 scanner right here that I use to scan my car with, which I am planning on getting an actual OBD2 scanner. E-brake, that doesn't work because the also need to get a set of e-brake cables, because when I replaced the rear axle, we had to cut off the not the brake cables off of this car. The original ones are still there. But other than that, I mean, everything else on the door panel looks fine. But I'm also going to grab a set of e-brake cables as well, and whatever else we can find for the car. As you guys can see, I moved it to a different spot. As you guys can see, by this little garage place right here. This same spot, the church, obviously, you know, because it's Sunday and nobody's here. So I figured, you know what, might as well go ahead and film the car in a different spot. There's this piece of plastic down here that I need to completely take off as soon as I get home. The LEDs and everything still work, obviously, as you guys can see that right there. This glue right here sucks, so when I get home, I'm gonna fix that. I fixed it like multiple times and it still doesn't work, still doesn't stick on. So I'm gonna have to get some rubbing alcohol and clean off the surface a little bit. So like I said, as soon as I get those E36 97 E36 BMW side skirts, I am planning on putting the LEDs underneath the side skirts. I think that would be pretty nice. Everything else looks fine, as you guys can see. Still got to finish this quarter panel. Like I said, it was summertime, and you know, heat here in Texas decided to go ahead and burn off the paint completely. So as you guys can see, I am planning on painting the entire roof, from here all the way to about right here somewhere. But I decided to go ahead and take the roof racks off because I kept leaving these scratches, and plus they kept rattling on top of the car. So plus they left these scratches right here, which sucks, but whatever. But other than that, I mean, car still looks fine, drives fine, looks perfect, obviously. So let me go ahead and give you guys a walk around of the car. Something else popped up, which I have yet to replace. Hopefully I can find a set of wheels, that way I can go ahead and get rid of these steelies. Still got the mud flap right there. I did put that other mud flap because it fell off, and I ended up putting it back. But other than that, I mean, back here and everything still looks good, so you guys can see. And here's clean. I also replaced the gas cap, as you guys can see, but it still throws that it no longer throws that emissions code, so that's pretty nice. Everything here looks clean. Still got the little sticker right here. I need to clean this off more, but other than that, everything works just fine. My stickers and everything, they look good. Shout out to NRG, Furries, lowered Empire, so you guys can see. Looks nice. Stay tuned for more stickers, obviously. And also another update, I am planning on putting the original antenna back on the car, so you guys can see. That way I can get rid of this this double-sided tape. I'm gonna put the original antenna on there and then add like a little cover, like a little fin to it. And yes, I am planning on putting the squirter back in here. That way it doesn't look all janky with this tape and everything. Yes, I can cover that with body filler, but I just choose not to. So stay tuned for that. It's a beautiful day here in Texas, as you guys can see. It's supposed to, we're in the 1st of December, but other than that, it actually feels pretty nice because I'm actually in shorts. Obviously I'm really skinny, as you guys can see that right there, but other than that, this thing looks perfect. I mean, it feels good out here to do some body work or whatever, but other than that, the sticker and everything right here is still holding up just nice, as you guys can see. Oh shit, I don't know how that happened. My tail light's cracked. That's weird. But yeah, I'm planning on replacing this entire tail light because it's cracked right here. The bumper and everything looks fine, as you guys can see. It's just temporary painted, as you guys can see that right there. I did put the dummy plate right before we started filming. Stickers and everything down here look perfect. This little light right here doesn't work anymore, so I'll probably have to replace it. Luckily for me, I have a replacement at the house, but my plan is to go to the junkyard and find whatever parts I need for it. Stay tuned for the new exhaust. Catalytic converter is going to get welded on, and I'm going to ask them if they can weld in a new pipe. Still got the scratches right here because that gaming chair actually scratched that, but stay tuned for that because I'm going to be getting myself a sander, and I'm going to sand all this, whatever the hell this stuff is, sand it all down smooth, and then repaint the entire bumper. License plate holder still doing just fine. Everything back here still looks just fine. I'm also planning on getting rid of the black Toyota emblems and going back to chrome. I am going to try to find a third brake light that goes from N to N. I think that'll be pretty cool. That way I can cover this one up with some black vinyl. Still got the touring edition rear spoiler. As you guys can see, that's something I've been looking for a while. Also got another one at the house that came off that part out that I went to. But other than that, everything down here looks perfect. As you guys can see, nice and clean and minty, looks perfect. But other than that, so stay tuned for the junkyard run. I cannot wait to make this run. I still have yet to fix this right here. There's this little piece right here, this little metal piece came off of my sister's Lexus, because this right here was actually digging into her fender. So I took it off and I bolted it on here, and the next thing I got to do is just body fill, fiberglass, not fiberglass. I have to fiberglass all this in and make it look pretty again. So that'd be pretty nice. Like I said, I am planning on looking for a set of wheels, and I just realized this wheel right here is bent as well too. So hopefully I can find a set of Scion TC wheels. That'd be pretty nice. Mud flaps are still on there. But other than that, the car looks absolutely amazing for what it is. I wasn't going to show you the back seat, but what the hell, you guys seen it multiple times. There's my interior, nice and clean. The only reason I grabbed these door panels because of the tweeters. I am planning on putting some tweeters in here. Still got the vinyl wrapped, leather wrapped armrest, as you guys can see that right there. And the back seats look nice, as you guys can see that right there. Ow. Everything back here looks clean. Like I said, I did vacuum it out yesterday. Looks clean. There's my detailing bag. I leave this in here, so you guys can see, nice and clean. I did clean this air vent. Same thing with the little fan in the back, so that's pretty nice. Headliner looks nice, as you guys can see that right there. Looks perfect. But like I said, one of these floor mats are trashed. I think is this one. Yep, this one's trashed. It's crappy from the back, but the carpet underneath looks perfect. Like I said, the only reason why I want to replace this back seat because it's got cigarette burns right here, then it's got this one right there, and then it's starting to tear right there, and plus there's something right here, another cigarette burn. So I'm gonna be replacing this entire back seat with a leather wrap, with a leather seat in the back, leather back seat. And one thing I really don't care about, I don't really care about these pieces right here, but you never know, they might be there. But you know, one thing I realized about this car, I'm very surprised I don't have to worry about replacing the door checks, because I think these might have been replaced at one point in its life. So I'll probably grab a set of those when I go to the junkyard. What I like to do is spray WD-40 in here, and it stays perfect, non-squeaky. But other than that, still got the little tags right here, so you guys can see that right there. Still got all the bumpers and everything on there, and the doors. The best part about this car is that you close the door You don't even got to slam it. Mine does not have the door sensors, which is weird. But if I wanted to convert it over to door sensors, I would probably have to convert the, I'll probably have to program the remote so it can recognize the door sensors or something. I don't know. But like I said, everything in here still looks clean. As you guys can see, I went ahead and I put these on here because the other ones were broke. So I went ahead and I replaced that and got the door panels for free, obviously. As you guys can see, nice and clean. Still got the little stickers right there. Everything in here nice and clean. As you guys can see, the latch looks good. Floor mats and everything nice and clean. Still got my little long aux cord right here. That's what he says. That goes from like right about there. So, and I still got my little Pioneer head unit right here. It's Bluetooth, as you guys can see. Somebody was telling me to keep this radio because if I decided to install a sub in my car, I can actually hook this up to the Pioneer, and it sounds really, really nice. So, and plus, it gives it that JDM look. So, as you guys can see, nice and clean, stock radio, stock screen and everything. Everything else in here still works just fine, other than it creaks like hell, but hey, still works. Glove box, as you guys can see, I want to replace it because it's broke, as you guys can see. Everything up here looks great, other than the windshield being cracked, but stay tuned for that. Even this door check right here looks nice. As you guys can see, there's the wiring for the sensor right there. As you guys can see, everything else in here looks good, looks clean. But other than that, I mean, door checks and everything look good. I also still got the puddle lamps and everything under here still work just fine. I say shout out to Alexis. I made my own custom puddle lamps for the Prius. Whoa, what the hell are we riding on a donut for? Jesus. So let me guys a funny story on that one. So basically, if you guys might have heard it in the previous video, if you guys might have remembered in the previous video how it was making that, I thought it was a wheel bearing, but coming to find out it wasn't a wheel bearing. Coming to find out, this front passenger side wheel was actually bent really badly. Like the edges of the wheel were severely bent, and I didn't even realize that the inner part of the inner part of the wheel, the steely, was actually bent in. It was actually flat right here. Like this whole thing wasn't round anymore. It was actually flat. So basically, the tire decided to go ahead and completely debeat itself. I'll show you guys that once we get home. But other than that, the back of it was starting to show wire. And luckily for me, I had this spare tire lying around, so might as well. But these CV axles might have been replaced at one point in its life because, you know, the little thing is not even, the little nut is not even punched in. So, and yes, I did grease this, as you can see, with a little bit of bearing grease, and it's been holding up just fine, as you guys can see. So it's pretty nice. I did put the little valve stem cap on here. So stay tuned for the junkyard run. Yes, I did put some armor on here, but stay tuned because I got to get some inner fender well covers as well too, and whatever else we can find. Like I said, if you guys want to see something different on the car, my plan is to install a set of JDM reflectors right here. I think that'll be pretty nice, just to make the car look more like a import, basically, from out of state, basically. And my plan is to get a new set of headlights for it, and then obviously take the because the only reason why, because it's starting to see clear coat starting to fall off, and I want to get us some new set of headlights. That way I can go ahead and probably take this outer lens off and take this little amber little thing off. Well, I could take this little reflector off and just have just a plain all chrome headlight, obviously. But other than that, I mean, it looks perfect. Looks a lot nicer than what it was before. The car is actually still shiny because it has not been raining here. So I washed it like 2 days ago, and this thing still looks amazing. But like I said, I'm going to be changing out the Toyota emblems to chrome. I'm going to see if I can find a little cap that goes right here. And then also the GMC Acadia lower valance. If that thing actually fits on here, that'll be pretty freaking nice. I'm also I'm also planning on getting a tow hook license plate frame. That way I can go ahead and install the priuwu plate over here. But if I wanted to, I can get myself a new bumper and then just get that little tow hook with a license plate frame and just put that plate on this side. I think that would be pretty nice. So what do you guys think? So stay tuned for that. Let me see what else. And if that Prius actually has a new bumper, I might as well just go ahead and grab the whole bumper. Might as well. But other than that, I mean, the car's been holding up. It's been holding up ever since I got it. A few dents right here that happened when I replaced the axle. So I think what I might do, instead of me fixing that door, instead of me putting, you know, body filler and everything on it, I'd rather just replace the whole door. Oh woo. Like I said, today's temperature, it is 68 degrees out. Feels nice out, obviously. So go ahead and pop the hood for you guys. Dimmer switch and everything works nice. Let's see what else. But other than that, I mean, everything works just fine since I had it. It's been loyal. Ooh. So you guys can see, just growling away, just humming away. You guys can hear that little inverter in there. Everything else in here looks clean. You guys can see that right there. Still got the sticker, high voltage inside. Oh well. But anyways, I still got the little stickers on here. So you guys can see that right there. There's the stickers. 1.5 liter. So you guys can see there's the little sticker right there. I don't think this hood was ever replaced. This is actually the original hood. Where's the VIN sticker at? There's the little prop bar, this little hood insulation, and there's the motor. As you guys can see, nice and clean. You guys see that in there? Nice and clean. The new coil packs are still back there, brand new coil packs. Oil change coming soon, fresh brake fluid, fresh washer fluid, fresh coolant, fresh inverter pump. But other than that, stay tuned guys, because I got a lot more things to come for the car. Not too much, just some little small things. Like, you know, I gotta go to the junkyard and get this little cap right here. Why is there a leaf in here? And I gotta figure out, why is this not clipping in though? But I'll look at that soon. But other than that, stay tuned, because I'm also going to be replacing the underglow with a different set of underglow. I'm trying to get those LEDs that actually screw in to the plastic, instead of me having to, you know, with double-sided tape and glue and all this other jazz. I really just get the ones that you actually, you know, screw in with self-tapping screws, and then, you know, the actual wiring harness that you can actually plug and unplug basically. But other than that, I mean, this thing looks perfect, rides perfect for what it is. Had the car for I think 2 years now, and next year it'll be 3 years that I own this car, so that's pretty nice. Everything back here looks nice. So you got the vinyl wrap, the leather wrapped armrest, looks good. Like I said, I keep my car really clean, same thing like my house. Like I said, I always look good, obviously. Also, I gotta get this quarter panel, I gotta get this quarter window tinted. I'm gonna get 5% tint on this side. I'm also gonna get 5% top and bottom. I'm also gonna ask him if I can replace this tint. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up replacing, I might as well replace all the tint in this car except for the front two windows. Like I said, just 5% tint all the way around and 35% on the front windshield. I'm not gonna worry about getting the tint strip. I want to get the whole windshield done. Not really a fan of the tint strip. I think it just looks weird. But other than that, whoops, haven't opened this thing in a while. But these are actually junkyard hood struts, and they actually work really nicely for what it is. I just realized I'm missing the one that goes legit over here, so I need to grab that from the junkyard. This weather strip was from that blue car, so I replaced it because it was cut right here. Same thing with this little trim piece right here. I did replace the latch when I replaced the when I got the quarter panel replaced. The guy actually did a pretty good job on it. This latch right here from the old hatch was actually bent towards the passenger side, so that's why it wasn't latching properly. And I found this little hatch right here, the dark gray one. As you guys can see, it's still the dark gray. As you guys can see, this came from the junkyard. If you guys might have seen the previous video, it actually still has this little tag right here that you can hold on to it like that. But other than that, I mean, for what it is, it's perfect. Oh woo. Like I said, I need to fix the back bumper, make it look nice again. 12-volt battery, still holding up just fine. Under here, oh shit, I forgot I had all these hubcaps back here. I only have 3 of these. I might not even use these. I do have the windshield cover, the hubcaps. I vacuumed it out yesterday. It looks perfect. It's my detailing bag, Nike bag I had since high school and college, and I turned it into a detail bag, so it stays back here. The tonneau cover still works just fine, but I cannot latch it because it's missing that one hook that goes on this side, which you guys can see, and it just turned on. So I'm glad I have that, because if I do decide to put a sub back here, I am planning on putting a little sub back here, and then the amp is probably going to be hiding probably right here somewhere or behind the seat. I need to put the little light back here, that way I can put a LED in here. But in that, stay tuned, guys. A lot more things to come. Still got the little storage bin in there. I don't really keep much in here. You guys can see that right there, just empty. And I might put something back there, I don't know. Might put like a little capacitor or something, I don't know. I have a subwoofer at the house, so I can just put an amp on it. But in that, I mean, headliner and everything looks just absolutely amazing. Like I said, I freaking love this car. It's perfect, I love it. Like I said, a few more things to come, so stay tuned. Let's see if I can find that third brake light that goes from N to N. I'm pretty sure that's very easy to find. So like I said, the next thing on the list is to get the front windshield replaced and the windows tinted top and bottom, 5% tint on the back and 35% tint on the front windshield. And then that's about it basically. And obviously fix the little cosmetic things right there. And then I'm also going to be replacing, you know, since I figured out that it wasn't the front wheel bearing and it was the rim the whole damn time. That's what you guys kept hearing in the video. So ever since I put this rim on here, that weird noise that you guys heard before is no longer there. So, but I'm still going to end up replacing the both front wheel bearings, you know, do the transmission service and everything. I might as well just replace both CV axles, I guess, and do a complete trans service on it. I think that'll be pretty nice. But then that, mechanically, this thing is perfect mechanically wise. This thing is like, it's been holding up ever since, like, you know, like ever since I had the car, it's just been holding up. It's fixing to be 3 years since I own it. So far so good. It's been holding up just fine. Like I said, you guys comment down below, do you guys want to see the you guys want the fog light to come? You guys want me to install the fog lights back? I can order me a kit, and then I can just order me a set of LED pods from Oxbeam, and then just get a LED kit for this car that you can actually wire it up. So I think that'll be pretty sick. But other than that, stay tuned. Car's clean. It's, what do you guys think? Should I put a set of coilovers on it and just lower it, or should I put springs on it? You guys comment down below what you guys want to see. Max Spinning Rods, send me a set of your coilovers and I will gladly give you guys a shout out. But other than that, stay tuned, guys. A few more little things to come. Stay tuned for the junkyard run. Stay tuned for whatever things we put on it. Hopefully I get lucky and I find a set of wheels and that BMW E36 and a few other things that I want to put on it. So I think that'll be pretty nice. So if you guys want to see more videos on it, comment down below. Whatever you guys want to see, stay tuned. I am planning on making a POV drive of this car. POV video, basically, where I put the phone on the tripod and I just basically, well, put the phone underneath the headrest and I just drive it. That way I can show you guys, you know, the way I drive and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But other than that, what the hell? There's a pause button on the thing? Oh, wow. Hang on, guys. So I just realized this. If the video suddenly paused, I just realized something on my new iPhone 15 Pro Max. I actually did the update on it. I updated the entire phone, and there's actually a pause feature now. So that's pretty freaking cool. I didn't even realize it had that. Feature. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But other than that, I mean, this thing is perfect. Runs perfect for what it is, even though it has still got the visors on it, so you guys can see that right there. That's the best thing about it. Even though it has that many miles, this thing is like absolutely amazing, because the previous owner had this car repainted at one point in its life, and everything else still works just fine. As you guys can see, for those miles, I mean, obviously, you know, it's a Toyota, and it'll run forever for what it is. It got dusty again. Great. Like I said, stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna be going to the junkyard. Hopefully I'm gonna be changing the oil soon. So far so good. The car has not needed an oil change, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be getting a Canon air filter and a K&N cabin air filter as well too. I did replace that last year. Still working just fine. AC and everything still works just fine. Steering wheel, everything still works just fine. As you guys can see, the horn's not hooked up yet, so stay tuned for that. There's my little controls. All that still works. Like I said, the clock spring is nice and hidden under here. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys can't really see it, but there it is. There's the clock spring. Nice, the brand new one, still hidden. Nice and loosely. But stay tuned, because I actually got these floor mats last year from a 2011 Prius. And yeah, they're not the correct fit, but hey, it's the original mats that came with this car. Like I said, I want a set of Prius V floor mats, because I want to get the one that actually goes from end to end, or whatever vehicle I can find in the junkyard. If I can find a floor mat that goes from end to end, I'll get it. But other than that, you know, the seating position where I'm at right now, as you guys see, just the way I have the seats. But other than that, this thing is perfect. I mean, even though the quarter panel was replaced, and the guy actually did a really freaking awesome job, like I said, not even a single bit of, you know, hackery is not even on here. It's absolutely perfect. Even the door shuts perfect. Look, you guys can hear that? Perfect. It looks freaking mint. But stay tuned, guys, because I am planning on getting the Japan Rising Sun right here, because it just looks a little weird without having a sticker there. If you guys look back in my previous video, I actually used to have a sticker on here, but when I got into that accident, I told the guy about it. He said he threw the old quarter panel away. But this new quarter panel came with the glass. I got the back bumper for free. Finally, no more ginormous hole right here, which I have yet to, like I said before, guys, I'm going to be sanding down this whole bumper and sanding down this hatch again. Sanding all of this up here, along with the roof, quarter panel, all that. I'm going to sand all this down and redo it. Same thing with that passenger side quarter panel as well. Like I said, the previous owner, he did a lot of stuff to it. You guys might see in the previous video. He had those little aftermarket wheels on it. You know, the car was freshly repainted, but they didn't bother finishing the car. So that's why they left all this right here. Well, it was more hacked up than this, but other than that, they say that they wanted to replace this piece, but you know, the guy ran out of time. He wanted his SUV, so I traded my 2001 GMC Jimmy, and I got this. So stay tuned, guys, because there's gonna be some body work out there. So stay tuned for that. But other than that, this thing is, when I say it's amazing, it's absolutely amazing. It's perfect for what it is. Like I said, I would never get rid of this car for anything. If I wanted a different car, it'll probably be a Tesla, or a 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee, or a Land Rover. I don't know. It depends on if I wanted a pickup truck, or a 4Runner. I don't know. Whatever I want, whatever it is I want to get, basically. If I wanted to drive something different, but I really want is a Tesla. That's what I really want. But other than that, guys, or a sub Priuwu Impreza, or a sub Priuwu Outback, or a sub Priuwu WRX standard, obviously the big bug-eyed one. You know, I'll probably do the same thing to it like I did to this car. But like I said, front windshield's gonna get replaced, and after that, I'm gonna get the whole thing 35% tint, and it's going to have the Street Animals banner that goes up here. I think that'll be pretty nice. And I just realized something. I am missing the little trim piece that goes right here, so stay tuned for that. I wonder if I can actually get a sunroof done on this car, but I'm pretty sure I can't. But other than that, I mean, this thing's perfect for what it is. Still got this little trim piece right here. Like I said, you know, this car's been holding up ever since. But other than that, let me go ahead and get some good shots of it real quick. Hang on. It looks kind of ugly with that fucking donut, but other than that, I mean, for what it is, it's actually perfect for what it is, you know. Yeah, the car is sitting on a donut, but hey, that's a perfect thumbnail right there. So you guys, right next to the shops, right next to this little building right here, so that's pretty nice. So anyways, guys, whatever it is you guys want to see, just comment down below, and I'll keep you guys posted on what happens next with it. So hang on, let me see if I can stand back a little bit and get a better thumbnail of it. So you you guys can see that right there. That's perfect. But other than that, whatever it is you guys want to see, so stay tuned. So comment down below what you guys want to see, and I will keep you guys posted. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, be furry, be yourself. And as always, a woo.